So weird angle, but I have my chest mount on. We're kayaking. Gonna show you the view. Gonna adjust the angle just a little bit. Okay. That's good. Okay, so we are in the Amsterdam Bos forest or park, I guess. It's a huge park. And you can rent kayaks, canoes, and go through this. This is like a loop trail or loop route. I believe they said it would take about an hour to do. So the water's really calm. And even though this park is pretty close to the airport, it's pretty quiet, and it's not far from the city either. So there's some people with their dogs hanging out here. Ooh. I hope you can see the ducks. So this, I think, is a great idea for a day trip. It doesn't even have to take much of your day. For where I'm staying in Amsterdam, this is about, I don't know, I hopped around a few different places, but I think from the park in general, it was maybe around 20 minutes using the bus. So it might not be too far. And it's €9 per hour to rent a single kayak. So it's a pretty inexpensive way to spend the day, I think. And it would be cool. I wanted to maybe get like a sandwich or something and just chill out here, but I'm a little behind. It's about 6 p.m. and they close at 7. So I figured let me just get out here and kayak. Quite a lot of ducks out here. It's pretty nice. Ooh, we're coming up to a big opening here. Now, she told me it's just a loop and you make a left. So I'm just gonna see what everyone else is doing up here. But I think it's pretty straightforward. Looks like some smaller duckies. I have this attached to my body. I can't really see what what the view is, but I'm sure it's nice. Whatever you can see on here. Ooh, there's paddle boarders. Oh, they're coming back this way. Hi. Okay, I see where I'm meant to go. Paddleboarding is actually, to me, much harder than it appears. I mean, maybe it doesn't look easy to you, but it seems pretty simple, but requires so much balance. And here, maybe just coast for a little bit. Oh, there's a little feather. It's crazy to be out here. Like, obviously there's a few other people, but in a way, it is just me right now. Let's see what it's looking like. Over here. It's pretty crazy. There's a weird duck somewhere back there. Okay, so I'm gonna get us back. I thought it'd be cool to have a view of myself, but I'm sure you want to just see see what the lake looks like. Okay, and we're back. Yes, we're back. So I stopped to take a few pictures of the view. Since I'm solo traveling, I'm trying to still take a good amount of pictures, because my folks, they're like, what are you getting up to? What are you doing? So trying to make sure I have a good amount of pictures to share with them, my experiences. But I haven't actually, these plants look really cool. I will say one thing I really appreciate about Amsterdam so far, or maybe it's the Netherlands in general, but I've only seen really Amsterdam so far. But their appreciation for flowers and how they really decorate their streets with flowers. It's really beautiful and keeps things colorful and vibrant. I do wonder, I don't know, since I'm here in the summer, I wonder what it's like in the colder months, but it's really beautiful. So they have a marker here, so you know that you're going the right way. A little route marker. It will be good to get some shade. So I'll say I've only kayaked one other place, actually, camping with some friends in the swamps, South Carolina swamps. And shout out to my swamp friends if y'all are watching this. Love my swamp people always, but yeah, I've only ever kayaked with friends, but I was like, I've been trying to see what these ducks are. They're really cute. I like their little white beaks and face, but black body otherwise. Thank you. Oh, cute dog. Hello. 2 cute dogs. Hello. Hi. Can you see him? I don't know. I think so. So, but yes, I've only kayaked with friends, and I feel like that's a kind of reassuring thing. Like, as someone who has a bit of anxiety with being in bodies of water that are not pools, it's nice to be with friends who are like really chill in the water. Oh, it says the trail is this way. That's interesting. She said the kids to the left, but the trail marker is this way. Oh, but there's also more than one route. So, but it all comes from this route, as I recall, so. I'll see if anyone else is this way, and if not, maybe I'll turn around. But general rule is follow the trail. Yeah, I guess this makes more sense, because I think the other way would be a really short route. So we're gonna go with it. I honestly wouldn't be concerned either way. It's just, I don't want to be that person that returns the kayak like past 7 p.m. But I know I wouldn't be the first. So, it's another one of these ducks. So, kayaking by myself, I figure, thing is, I can swim. I know how to swim. But I also know part of the thing that gives me anxiety about being in these waters where I can't see what's in the water is just that, like, this cool duck. Ooh, that's a cool sound. He's not in view now, but we're kind of going at the same pace. That's a cool sound for a duck to make. Maybe it's not even a duck. I mean, no, it's definitely a duck, but I don't know. Well, yeah, so I get like freaked out if I feel something like weeds or like vines or any sort of debris in water, and I can't see what it is. That freaks me out. This is a different, ooh, nice dive. I don't know where he went. Well, anywho, ooh, echo. So, anywho, that was a very loud helicopter. It looked like one of those military helicopters, huge helicopter. I'm going off on a few tangents here, but there's well, yeah, there's life jackets available. And when I asked for a life jacket, she was like, oh, I mean, the water's not deep. You don't really need a life jacket. And I just looked at her. Like, I didn't even say, like, girl, I want a life jacket. I think even the strongest of swimmers and people who kayak all the time, I feel like still will always suggest you take precaution. And life jacket, it's not like uncomfortable or anything. So yeah, but I will say literally everyone I've seen here, except for children, have not been wearing a life jacket. So I'm sure it's fine, but yeah. Oh, so people are coming this way. So yeah, I went for a walk on the other side of this park, and there were so many wildflowers. There's supposed to be a trail where you could see like the Highland cows. I didn't know they had those like near the city. I thought maybe they would just be in the mountains, but they said you could possibly see them there. I did not see them though, but it was a beautiful hike nonetheless. there's some really beautiful spots, regardless of the country and the location that you love for kayaking. Please share. It's been, even for someone who's like a little uneasy in the water, I think kayaking is pretty chill. Because, well, I will say kayaking in calm waters. Like there's not really any current here, so I have a lot of control, which is reassuring. And this park is huge, by the way. I mean, outside of the obviously large lake here, the other things you can do in the park is the fields and hiking and such. A lot of space. But this was a short trip to Amsterdam, and I'm going around a few spots in Europe, and this city has been quite sweet. I've made friends, even friends who aren't from here, but I think this city attracts like social people, it seems. And the thing is, I was out and this guy told me he moved here from London. He said it's hard to make Dutch friends. Like, you can make friends who live in the Netherlands, but they won't maybe be Dutch. But I think it all just depends. I met someone actually like the next day or a day or two who was actually really sweet and Dutch, and we had a nice conversation. And I guess, yeah, maybe they're not considered friends, but I think we could hang out. Ooh, I'm not gonna go off the trail, guys, don't worry. But this looks pretty cool. I think it comes to like a drain or something, but so let's just, alright, the trail marker's up here, but that's just a cool view, you know? But as you can hear, this is a natural space, but very close to an urban, like maybe this is a highway or something, but beautiful nonetheless. Yeah, this is the highway here. That's crazy. So there's our next trail marker, and we'll just keep going to the left. One big circle. There's people over this way, but I think they're just messing around maybe. Or maybe that's... Is this... Oh, hold up. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a little confused. She said go to the left, so I'm gonna go to the left, but... Actually... Give me a moment. I'm gonna check my map, see what makes sense here. Alright, so I decided to turn around. I looked at the map and I think I just have to follow the trail markers because the going to the left thing didn't make sense. Maybe she meant right. And you know, I know English is not her first language, but her English was pretty good, so I don't know. I'm gonna see where this person's going because we rented our kayaks around the same time, so we'll have to be back around the same time as well. But either way, we'll get there when we get there. But I looked at the map, and this will actually take me back to where I started, so, which is interesting. There is a little bit of wind, a nice breeze now, so. Gonna speed up just a little. I maybe want to ask this person for directions, even though, I mean, I saw the trail marker. I think it's fine. There are 3 different routes, but the other 2 stem from this route, but you'd still have to complete it. You'd still have to go around a good bit of the loop to get to the other routes, it's my understanding. And if you've done this route and I don't know what I'm talking about, please correct me in the comments, I guess. But sometimes you gotta just figure stuff out as you go. And I will say on this trip, I've made minimal plans. So if things don't go a certain way, it's not necessarily that it didn't work out as planned, because there was no plan originally. So things are just going as they'll go. Also, I'm here in, let's see, what month? August. And the weather is perfect. Every video I saw that was talking about, you know, I try to look up a few things of what I wanted to do before I came here. And I was like, bring an umbrella. It's gonna rain at some point. And I mean, I've only been here for 4 days, so I don't think that's a good indicator of anything, but there's been no rain, and I'm grateful for just sunny days that I've been able to explore and walk around. So, okay, this is the left. This is the left. Oh, but where's this guy going? I'm gonna ask him. I'm just gonna ask. I think he's on the phone. Let's see. Well, that doesn't really look like it. But, hi. You know, we just keep going this way?
So?
This is the route? Or that way?
Ik denk het wel. Kan je Nederlands?
Huh?
English?
Yeah.
I think it's this way.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at the Google Maps right now.
Oh, okay.
But it is this way, I guess.
This way. Okay, thank you. I might look as well. right. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so I looked at the map and it definitely is right. It's all rights, not lefts. So we're gonna go this way. Okay. Oh, sorry. You got it.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's the second time.
Oh, nice.
But the first time was 2 years ago.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the lady, she told me to go all lefts, but I think
Yeah,
it's all rights.
But me too.
Yeah.
I think we went the wrong way.
It's all rights, I think, though.
Yeah, but we went the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's
she told me to follow someone who was going this way, so...
Yeah, me too, but confusing.
Yeah. Ooh, little lily pads in a cluster here. That's pretty cool. Oh. This is a chunkier duck. Make sure it's secure. Okay. Looks good. So we go all right, you guys. Confirmed. That's chill. And at least now I know I won't be like the only one turning my kayak at a certain time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be considerate of other people. Like, yeah, this is a chill thing, but it's also work to rent kayaks. So, and I feel like in these countries they have more. Okay, my assumption. I have no idea if this is true, but I assume they have better work-life balance here. So it's like, oh, when it's time to be done with work, it's time to be done with work, you know? If you haven't tried kayaking, it is a great upper body and core workout for sure. Your arms will be toned. Unless you're doing like, I mean, this is pretty slow at the rate I'm going. I want to get to a quieter place away from this main road here. I'm not sure how much noise is being picked up, but it's pretty loud. But beautiful, beautiful place. I will say I'm glad there's not a lot of mosquitoes out here. That was my concern. When I was in Switzerland, the mosquitoes were just coming for me. I wasn't expecting it, but this is not bad. I think also I just immediately forgot what I was gonna say, so just gonna chill for a bit. didn't bring snacks, and anyone who knows me, I am like a snack queen. But sometimes when I travel, it's like I'm eating out more, most likely. So I'm not as hungry between those meals, I think. Like what I had for lunch today was, I tried some Surinamese food. It was delicious, by the way. Some roti. Ooh, it's a cool bird. I don't know if you can see. Some roti and beef. And it was delicious. So, I have water always, even if I don't have snacks. Always gotta have water. So we have our next trail marker coming up. Ooh, beautiful tree as well. A lot of bridges. It's pretty cool to go under a bridge, but ooh. Maybe want to try to touch these leaves. Yeah. Oh, there's a cute little duck here as well. Interesting. Wow. This is pretty sweet. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'm supposed to go the other way. Ooh, there's a really big bird in this tree. I know I'm not going to be able to show you, but you'll have to take my word for it. I don't know. I realized I went left and I was going all right, so I'm checking the map again. Realized I was going the wrong way again. My loves, I went the wrong way. Okay. I said this, I think, from the beginning, but if you've ever hung out with me, I'd be getting lost. So here's that big bird, as promised. I think you can see. Ooh. Okay, so my friend here, he's now a friend, as he doesn't want me to get lost. He kind of yelled to me like, hey, it's this way. Fuck. Oh, excuse me. And I also, like, I hit a branch and it kind of made me lose my balance. And I wouldn't say I got freaked out, but it was something. But to me, it's like the marker is to the, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I would think to follow the marker in the area it's closest to, if that makes sense. But I guess also because I'm going in the opposite direction, it's, maybe it doesn't make sense now. And I did look at this trail beforehand, but, you know, like I said, sense of direction, something I've been working on for some time. Duck crossing, duck crossing. The bridge was calling me all along. It's a cool stick. I'll try and go around. Now up here, I would think we go right. If that's an option.
I thought we was almost there.
No.
We went way wrong.
You think so?
Yeah. Went with like the extra round, like.
I thought this was right, because that was the trail marker.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it's, I don't know.
Ah. I will say, if you have trail markers and you think you don't want to continue the trail, you can turn around. But I think I'm gonna complete this. And there's some people up ahead. It's somewhat reassuring. Still a pretty chill paddle. Oh, Lord, my arms, my arms. The only thing I would hope is that we're not on the longer trail, but this still seems to be a part of the loop, so I'm feeling good about it. Set a timer for an hour. I kind of thought I would have gotten, actually I have no idea how far I am, so I can't even say I thought I would have gotten farther, but it's been an hour since I started my paddle, so pretty good. Not an activity that would take up your whole day, but a nice activity nonetheless. We have our next trail marker, so then we just go to the right. That is great. And what are these people doing? I can't tell if this is like a dock or something out there. That's pretty cool. These people are going that way. And I think some other people went that way as well. But that's a little confusing to me. So there's another trail marker I can see that way. But people are going that way. But those are different kinds of boats, so. But there's also a trail marker that way. I think this is the way I came, actually. Oh Lord, I don't remember. Do you think we go that way? Ah. My friend gave me directions. Okay, so this is where I was before. That's chill. That's pretty chill. So just know if you hang out with me, very rarely am I the navigator. There are times when I'm certain, but out here, things that's a cool boat thing they have. I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess it's like a pedal type of boat. That's pretty chill. I don't know if you can actually see, but okay, so this is actually not far. I believe the route is 4 kilometers or a little bit over, maybe. We have this nice view again. gonna coast for a bit. Everyone's returning their boats, so we made good time, y'all. Nothing to worry about. So, good activity for a solo adventure if you're good with, if you can follow directions, you can follow a map. Good activity with friends, couples, cute little date idea. That's kind of loud, so I don't think I'll be able to pass them. I probably could. I think it's chill.
Now we're stuck in the middle of the wall. Yeah.
cutie. Oh, we got another. What you doing? Slashing dogs.
You trying to get out?
Dude, it's impossible. This thing won't fly. That's a weak ball.
You can give it a shot.
Oh, come on, dude.
Now I see why the ball was upended in the lake.
Duck City. Alright, thanks for watching and paddling with me. It was a sweet time, and now it's time to turn back in this boat.